Good morning. Good morning, there. So let's start another module, um, Oracle Fusion Cloud Order Management. Yeah, this is another module actually. So here, in every module, we repeatedly what we should configure enterprise structure, all right? So top level is enterprise and a primary ledger. Next, legal entity. Business unit. The next one is inventory, sub-inventory locator. Locator. Okay. So in order management, we do operations activities like booking orders against customer. If item is shippable item, stockable item, picking item from warehouse and shipping to customer. So then creating receivable invoice. So this is the process, right? So actually, I have prepared one slide for this. Let me open that. Yeah. So this is the slide. Same like P2P, procure to pay. How I was prepared. One slide similarly, I prepared another slide for order to cash. Okay, see here. Um, so this slide also almost it will help us in interview point of also. An interview also maximum questions you can answer from this slide. So generally, it's a frequently in every interview they will ask you question. Tell me order to cash cycle, right? So you can explain. So there's many steps will involve in order to cash. Any if they ask any, tell me what are the order management setups. You can list it. Accounting entries. You can list it. Job rules and data loading, ABDA, and types of sales orders and RMA types. So maximum we can cover in an interview. So the cycle is very important actually. This is standard sales order cycle, but there are many different types of sales orders are there. Just a minute. Yeah. Based on the order type, slightly it may different what those steps, but this is the standard sales order cycle. In an interview also, they will ask you, tell me what is the standard sales order cycle. Right. We will get orders from customers. So against that order, I'll create a sales order. So here I'll fill the details like customer name, where customer located, what are the ordered products, services, items, anything we can say, right? Then I'll maintain what is the price of the product, if I'm giving any discounts, that also I'll mention in that sales order. Any additional charges, like handling charges, insurance. See, like that, I will enter all those details in sales order. After that, if any approvals required, okay, so how the details are entered. So another person may review and approve it, just to avoid unnecessary user mistakes and all. So we can maintain approvals, but it is not mandatory. So here for sales order, we can enable approvals, but it's not mandated. Based on business requirement only, we can maintain enable approvals. And then we'll submit for sales order after booking, submit nothing but booking order. So book order, submit sales order. So after that, the sales order will release to inventory warehouse, where the stock is available, located. From there, based on the stock, based on ordered item quantities, so we will pick from warehouse. So here we can manage some reports, uh, how much quantity we picked, and some packing, something like that. We can maintain based on business requirement some reports. So after that, we pick confirm. So already picking process is completed. So here some another document will be generated that is called movement request. It is called PickWave movement request. So this PickWave movement request, where the stock is located. So that is called source sub inventory, right? So then we'll move to the stock staging sub inventory. So after picking, we'll move stock to the staging. This is temporarily keep the stock in this place. Why instead of shipping directly to customer, why we need to maintain again stock before loading the truck or any vehicle? Why we keep the stock in staging sub inventory? So some formalities we need to complete, right? Some document preparation, packing, any instructions, some stickers. All this will maintain, and also some insurance documents. Some documents we need to prepare. So that is the reason we keep some time stock in staging sub inventory. So then we'll generate the delivery number, create a shipment number. So after shipment number, then we'll ship to the customer. So here also any mandatory reports, documents required, that will be prepared. So this will be sending to customer location. So along with that, we prepare receivable invoices also. So what is the, again here we'll maintain customer details, invoice amount. Invoice amount, it includes product, material price plus any other additional charges, taxes, all will maintain in receivable invoice. Based on due date, we'll collect amount from customer. So for that, we'll maintain receipt. This is what payment receipt actually document. This for confirmation, yes, amount collected from so and so customer. So in between, again, we can maintain cash management, bank reconciliation. So, you know, right? What is it? Mapping or matching our system transactions list with bank transaction list. So that is called bank reconciliation. Right? In my system, we are maintaining this financial transaction. That means whatever amounts I collected from customer. So that same transaction will maintain in bank also, right? Bank account also. So is there any difference or any missing transactions? Then I will come to know when I match my system transaction list, collected amounts, transactions list. I will match with my bank statement. I will collect from, see, nowadays on online also we can generate our own, right? Statements and all. So you no need to visit bank and request for bank statement. So based on that, we can match, verify our Oracle system uh, transactions with bank. So that is called bank reconciliation. Then wherever some accounting entries created. So here cost accounting entries will be created while picking shipping stock to customer. When receivable invoice, receipts created, some financial accounting entries will be created. So here we listed all this accounting entries. Those will be posted to general ledger module. So in the general ledger, we'll generate journals against this accounting entries. So then finally we'll post to the primary ledger. So this is what one standard sales order cycle. But here there are many different types of sales order types. See, only one, see above standard sales order. Then what is the bill only? Bill only meaning is what? I'll create sales order, I'll submit sales order, immediately receivable invoice will be created. So in between, so all the steps not required. So that is called bill only sales order. So the steps will involve create sales order, submit sales order, create receivable invoice. So remaining same as it is, that is what bill only. Ship only sales order is what? I'll create sales order, submit sales order, then this until here, until ship confirm, this cycle will maintain, will not be created any invoice and collecting payment from customer. So that is what ship only. Generally, campaigning items, sample items, we ship to customer, but I will not collect any payment from customer, right? So that is what ship only sales order. Then what is the drop ship sales order? So generally stock will maintain our inventory warehouse. But what is the source? Maintain stock in your inventory warehouse. So some items I'll purchase from my supplier, my manufacturer. Some product I'll produce in my plant, either supplier or plant, right? Basically, these two are sources to maintain the stock in our inventory. So then based on collecting orders from customer, so we'll ship to customer location. So, but in sometimes what will happen, reasons can be anything. I'll not maintain stock in my warehouse. But when I get an order from my customer, I'll request to my supplier or my manufacturer send directly to my customer location. So that is what a drop ship, right? See, nowadays online shopping, right? So if you book it any products online, uh, those people are those organizations are just distributors. They will not maintain any stock in their location or their inventory. So when you book online, immediately they will request to the manufacturer or supplier, send the stock to your location. So in which app, in where link you are booking, they're not picking, they're not shipping. Once you book in that app, again they will request to some another company or supplier manufacturer send the stock to your location. That is what drop ship, right? So without just they will maintain only pictures, physical stock they will not maintain. So this type of orders are comes under dropship sales order. And back to back order. So another order type is back to back. So what is this order type? I'll get an order from my customer. I don't have any stock in my warehouse or my inventory, my location. Then I'll place order to my supplier or manufacturer. But in this case, the supplier manufacturer, that stock will ship to my warehouse instead of shipping to customer location. From my warehouse, then I'll ship to customer. Why? Already there is the scenario concept drop ship order. So you can directly request your supplier ship material to your customer, right? Then why you are preferring this back to back? Maybe sometimes what will happen, this customer or supplier or manufacturer, they may supply some base product, but customer requested some accessories, some additional assembling, all this may require. In such a case, um, they will receive to their organization, there they will assemble or anything, then they will ship to customer. So that is what back to back order, back to back sales order. Then what is the ATO model? See, suppose ATO means assemble to order. They will assemble product in their in their plant. See, now, if you are buying any laptop, see now, if you search in Google or online, so directly we'll find the product readily available that product. But there you will not have any choice, right? Options for choosing. I need this. I don't need this. Excluding, including, that will not be available for you. But sometimes you will have you can customize your own. Okay, I need some 13 inches monitor. So, and some processor, i7 processor required, second generation required, and 1 TB hard disk required. So some camera, this many megapixel required, and audio. So everything based on your interest, requirement, you will have a choosing options, right? Both. Based on your requirement, you can choose and you can order it. Then they will assemble, they will ship to your location. Another option is what are readily available with this so and so configuration. There will not be choice to you. As it is, you should book it. They will ship it. See now here two options are there, right? ATO model order, ATO order. ATO model means customer will have a choice. I need this. He can enable whatever he require. But here in ATO order, there will not be any choice. What readily available with whatever assembled components, they have to purchase it. Then what is the PTO, pick to order model, model order? So here also customer will have a choice to himself what required, but that will not be assembled in the plant. So separately they will ship to customer location. In customer location, that product will be assembled. So that is what pick to order. So then kit order means so there will be name of the set, name of the kit. So suppose some cricket kit. Example, a known example I'm taking. So it's a product name is cricket kit. In that kit, available maintain some different components, right? Like bat, ball, sticks, glove, knee pads. All this comes under cricket kit. So same like dinner set. So its name is dinner set. Under that we'll have plates, glass, bowls, spoons, something like that. Some 5, 6 main different maintain. 6 plates, 6 glasses, 6 bowls, like that. So that is what kit item. Dinner set is kit item here, kit product. And also toolkit. If you buy a toolkit, in the toolkit you will find some screwdrivers, spanners, some wrenches, all comes under one set. So some group of the product I'll ship as a set. So that is what kit kit sales order type. So these are different types of orders we are going to discuss in order management module. And also other side, return material, return material. So who will return? I'm shipping to customer. Customer will return. Why he is returning? You only ordered. So based on customer request, I shipped stock to my customer location. Then why again customer is returning? Reason can be anything, damaged goods, product is damaged. Yes, he will return. Whatever he shipped, it is not suitable for their requirement. He will return. But you promised you will give some 10-15% discount. But unfortunately, while shipping, we couldn't provide the discount. So the time also he will return. So reasons can be anything. See, sometimes he will only request to customer return some goods, some quantity, right? So these are the reasons why customer will return goods to organization. So here also there are 3 types of return material authorization, return material types. Return with receipt and credit only. So once customer return goods, this receipt is goods receipt. This receipt is payment receipt. Okay. So here I am receiving goods into my warehouse and I will return payment to my customer, right? Once customer returned goods, you should return payment to customer, right? Generally. But sometimes we may request to supplier, I never return payment. But if you want, you can return goods. You can go for any exchange or replacement. Same product, I will replace it if anything damages happen. Also, you can go for buying some other products, any replacement or exchanges, anything, but I will never return payment. So that is what return with receipt only, no credit. See, third one, return with receipt. Yes, you return, I'll receive, but I'll not pay. But you should go for any If you want to, I will replace another product. Or if you want to buy some other product, yes, that also okay. But I will not pay. So second one is return with no receipt, credit only. Customer return, but I'll not receive any material, but I will return payment. So some service products, all right, non-shippable, non-stockable product. So in such a case, generally will not create any receipt. Maybe sometimes a shippable product also. Yes, customer said, I don't want this. I shipped. That is actual physical product. But customer is saying, I don't want this. But I will say, it's okay, don't return. I will return the payment. Right? So likewise, there are other three types of RME types. So those also will be discussed in this order management module. And also loading the data into application, we can load sales orders in implementation project especially. Shipment lines, price list, discount list. So what are the job roles required to maintain, manage this order management activities, sales order or picking, shipping. So what other job roles are required? See, order entry specialist, order manager, order administrator, pricing manager, pricing administrator, pricing shipping agent. And also while picking, shipping and creating receivable invoice receipt, what are the accounting entries? At the time of ship confirm, so deferred cost of goods sold account. You remember this one? Deferred cost of goods sold account will debit, inventory valuation account credit. Once invoice is created, so this is what at the time of ship confirm. So this is the entry: deferred COGS account debit, inventory valuation account credit. Once invoice is created, receivable account debit, revenue account credit. Once payment is collected from customer, here this one, my cash account debit, receivable account credit. So after revenue recognition, actual COGS account, cost of goods sold account debit, deferred COGS account credit. See, one time here debiting, one time here crediting. So this will be nullified. So these are clearing accounts. Those are not actual accounts, nominal accounts. Dummy accounts will maintain sometimes in organization. So these are the accounting entries. So what are the setups, configuration required for maintain, manage this order management, OM parameters. So it's a short name is OM, order management, OM parameters, customers and customer sites, orchestration process, assigning assignment rules, process assignment rules for sales orders, processing constraints, pre-transformation rules, product transformation rules, post-transformation rules, dropship financial flow, supply chain financial orchestration qualifier, supply chain financial orchestration system options, manage order approvals, picking rules, pick slip grouping rule, release sequence rules, shipping method, shipping parameters, pricing segment, customer pricing profile, price list, pricing strategy assignments, sourcing rule, assignment set, ATP. See, this many listed here may not require in every project. It's a based on business requirement only. This configuration may maintain. Maybe sometimes some other setups configuration also may require. I haven't listed everything here. In regular, in general, frequently what configuration we do in application. So those only I listed here. Those also may not be required in every implementation. may require some other configuration in one implementation. That is depends. Okay, project to project. So this is about just overview about order management. So then first, as we discussed, so everyone we need to have understanding in this enterprise structure, right? So primary ledger. So just now I shown you in the slide, in primary ledger only finally accounting data, accounting entries will maintain in primary ledger. Then what is the legal entity? So here will maintain right here while preparing receivable invoice and all. So in India, we'll calculate the tax. Not only in India, everywhere, right? Every country will calculate the tax. What type of taxes will be calculated? That depends. That country-wise tax structure may be different. So in India, we use the tax structure GST, right? So in GST, calculating based on sales. So GST will calculate on both purchases and sales. When I purchase, yes, I'll pay GST. When I sell, I'll pay GST, right? So GST calculation, tax calculation on both purchases and sales. Then what is the percentage? So it is not directly 18%, right? In all type of goods and services. So that depends. Some services or some goods 0% available. But some goods they will calculate 2%, 4%, 5%, 8%, 9%, something like that. So the tax and all calculate on purchases and sales. So the tax structure at what level will maintain in enterprise structure, legal entity level. So your tax team, tax consultant, he will configure uh, taxes, how to calculate. So at legal entity level, but there are other levels also there. But and employee recruitment, payroll, maintaining payroll for employee. So all this type of activities, operations will maintain at business unit level. So then, sorry, legal entity level. Business unit level, I'll create orders, I'll book orders. So then once I submitted that order or released to warehouse, at this level will maintain the stock. Stock will be picking from sub-inventory and move to staging sub-inventory and will generate shipment number, then will ship to the customer. So different operations, different activities will maintain at different enterprise structure levels. So again, here also I'm not going to create primary ledger and legal entity. So I'll use seeded primary ledger and legal entity. So I'll create a business unit. Why? Because business unit level only we configure this all the setups. Okay. So that is the reason we configure our own business unit and inventory, master organization, everything quickly. Okay. So let's complete that. Yeah. So here, instance access. So I can copy this. So this is the password. So you can utilize, yes, any one of the user. Generally, we use SCMI If not work this SCMI so we use this Lee.Averi. Also, whenever it is required, we use this Cassie Brown, Calvin Booth, FinIMPL. you can utilize it. So now I log with SCMIMPL. So once again, I'll show you. So once you selected this link, you will find a sign-in page. Here enter username SCM_IMPL and password. Select sign in. So now successfully I'm able to log in. So then if you want, you can create your own user also. Here go to tools, security console. This is the place I can create my own user. Select user and add user account. And first name, last name, other details you can fill it here. So user details. So here I'll use some LT raffle. So then system suggesting how maintaining username. If you want, you can update this one. No problem. And user email, phone number, and you can set the password. And here I can add job roles. Add job role. So here few I was listed here job roles, right? Order entry specialist, order manager, order administrator, pricing manager, pricing administrator, shipping agent, all this. So this is, and also other additional job roles are what? AR job roles, creating receivable invoice, creating receipts, and bank reconciliation rules, and GL job rules. So financial side also we can choose, we can maintain job roles. But in real time, in real business organization, one person will not perform all these types, right? So that depends on that person role in organization. So we can assign the roles to user. Okay. So now, just for time being, I will assign application implementation consultant. So this is the role I am assigning. And also I will assign secure IT security manager. And now two job roles I assigned initially. Application implementation consultant. So with help of this user can configure the setups. And IT security manager, this user will have access for security console, any updating users and creating own job roles and customizing job roles. Okay. Now I'll set the password. Select 7 plus. Now I created my own user. So then I will log out to sign out from my this seeded user SCMIMPL. Then I'll log in with my own user. Rahul. Mm, select sign in. Right. So next what? Here see, I can see under tools there is the security console. And if you click on this here, I will have a setup and maintenance. Why? Because I assign two job roles. So this is the place I can see the list of the offerings. Here you will find the order management offering also. Few setups I may configure in this. Okay. Now, quickly start defining what um, a business unit. Okay, here you can find organization structure. So this is the one you can use and create business unit. Enterprise level. So first you create where your business unit located. So that is the location, right? Your office location, your warehouse location, inventory location, anything, right? That can be. So you can create manage locations, create. Say, suppose my business unit located in Hyderabad. So here continue with the common set, this location set. So then later we'll talk more about this common set again. So here, every setup I'll start with LT, just prefix. But real time may not be required, just to easy to remember. Find search, I use this prefix for every setup. LT underscore Hyderabad. In Hyderabad, um, some address details, you can fill it. Here, this country, India. So based on selection, country selection, this style will change, right? So generally we give the city, pin code, state combination, right? Um, House number, something you can enter. Line 2, some landmark, something like that. You can fill line 2, line 3. City, Hyderabad, and pin code 5 lakh 90. State, Telangana. So like this, you can fill the details. And also official language, email address, and you can add phone numbers, fax number, other details. And this is the purpose why this location, shipping stock from this location. So I may receive stock to this location. I'll prepare the invoices at this location level. That is what these three radio buttons purpose. So is this office site or only no? This is not office. This is the maintain stock availability. So that you can choose it. I will enable as office site. So other details not required for creating this location. Just select save and submit. So now location created for business unit. So next I'll create a business unit. Manage business unit. Create. So you can define like this business unit name, India business unit, and the location, this business unit, this office, this entity, where it is located in Hyderabad. So whatever location I define that you can search and assign. So this is the reference site. So I'll select as common, just for time being. Common, select OK. So then who is the manager? Here you will find some name of the employees. So this will maintain in HR, right? Here we can set as human capital management module. We can choose it. Then select save. Save and close. So now I created a business unit also. But we need to complete additional setups. Business unit. Here that setup is not available. If you want, you can go to either manufacturing and supply chain material management or financial, anything you can choose it. So here also same available, right? Organization structure, assign business unit, business functions. This one is another setup is required. You can choose your business unit, whatever you define now, apply and go to task. So my business unit, India business unit, LT India business unit, save and close. So here you will have a business functions. So actually we need maintaining so those steps, right? But here you can select sales order related, not available here. That is not required. But here billing and revenue management, those are all receivable related, collection management. So any agreements, contracts you want to maintain with customer, customer contract management. If you want to return payment to the customer, you should enable customer payments. So this expense management, all this were not required. O2C. Material management is required for O2C. Okay, and also receiving stock into organization when customer return. So likewise, based on your business requirement, you can enable, or if you enable also directly users cannot access. So based on assigned job roles only, so user may access this application. Okay. So because the this reason, if enabled the checkboxes also, you don't worry, nothing will have much impact. If you want, you can enable, but you need to know why this business function purpose. So here, not only supply chain management, so they're available some financial related also, right? Payable invoicing, payable payments, and procurement related are there. Project accounting are there. Procurement, this is the procurement contracts. This one is customer contracts. So I will have my business organization will have a contract with customer. My business organization will have a contract with my supplier. So one module is customer contract management. Another module is procurement contract management. That means supplier contract management. So those are enterprise contracts, right? Enterprise means organization will have a contract with outside party, either supplier or customer. So that is the reason we can say enterprise contracts. Under enterprise contracts, both comes under that customer contracts and supplier contracts. And also organization will have a contract with employees also, right? Another contract type is employee contracts. So that we can maintain, right? So after enabling all this business unit, against this business unit, whatever transactions you created against that transaction, cost accounting entry, financial accounting entry, for the transaction, whatever tax calculated. So that will maintain at what ledger level, what is the name of the legal entity. So here I choose a seeded one. It's a ledger name is India Primary Ledger. So then India legal entity. At this legal entity level will maintain tax structure, tax calculation on purchases and sales. Whatever accounting entries created against that, whatever journals created, the journal details will maintain in primary ledger. Okay, save and close. So next what? So quickly you can define inventory structure also. So first you complete master organization, product management, and item organization, manage item organization. Here I'll define products, items. So LT underscore IMO or MST, master organization. Item master organization or MST. LT underscore master. This one is code. I'll maintain like this MST. And uses item management. I will not assign any business unit, ledger, legal entity, location. Why? Because this is item defining organization. That's it. We'll never maintain stock in this organization. Just defining organization. That's it. Save, save and close. Next, what? Inventory organizations. So here also I'll use some seeded calendar. LT underscore Hyderabad inventory LTHYDINV. So my business unit I am assigning. So this Hyderabad inventory I'll maintain under India business unit. So what was the location assigned to business unit? Same location defaulted for Hyderabad. If any different location maintaining for Hyderabad inventory, you can update it. Go on search new location and assign. So this inventory maintain under this primary ledger, also legal entity, so and so legal entity. Here you will have a inventory association with your business unit, your legal entity, and your primary ledger. So then select next. And here also I am assigning my master organization, LTMST. So here I'll define items. These items I'll assign to this inventory. And grouping behavior, defining organization. See here, LTHYD inventory is there. So this is very important actually. Whatever items you defined here, those will be assigned to this organization. If you want to update those item attributes, information, so when you select this definition organization, it will allow. If you select reference organization, it will never allow you update item information in Hyderabad organization. So be careful here. And this is my workday calendar, work schedule, we can say it is. So generally calendar means what? So what is the days, right? In a year, weekly days, how many days working days, how many days weekly off, any exceptional holidays list, shift details, everything will maintain in this calendar. So here calendar also I'm using one seeded one. So then this calendar, how to define in detail, we'll discuss in inventory management module. Okay. Select save and close. So now I defined inventory also. Then define sub-inventory. So go to manufacturing and supply chain material management. Here inventory management. So configure sub-inventories. Yeah, you can choose your inventory, whatever you defined LT, HYD, INV. So after updating, then you select create new sub-inventory. Here sub-inventory name, Hyderabad raw material sub-inventory. Like this you can create. So this is storage sub-inventory. Likewise, create and submit and create another sub-inventory. HYD FZ sub-inventory, finished goods sub-inventory. Here I'll maintain the stock for finished goods. And also I'm creating another sub-inventory, HYD staging sub-inventory. This is mandatory, right? So here I shown you, right? Stock will pick from source sub-inventory and transfer to staging sub-inventory, right? So now I define sub-inventories also. So here an enterprise structure. So all these setups now completed, readily available now in application. Primary ledger is there. I'm using seeded one, primary ledger legal entity. Now I defined business unit, inventory, sub-inventory. Anyway, this is not mandatory setup, locator. So this one also part of the inventory controls in inventory module. Already we discussed. In future also we'll discuss in inventory management. Okay. So now we can start assigning job roles to perform this order to cash cycle. Okay. Yeah. So today here I'll stop the session. We'll continue tomorrow, assigning job roles and additional configuration. So any questions?